After decades of planning and setbacks, Ghana is now on the verge of realizing this transformative project. Once completed, the Boankra Inland Port will not only revolutionize the country's trade and logistics sector, but will also serve as a key economic driver, connecting Ghana to the wider West African market and paving the way for a more efficient and prosperous future. Ghana is on the brink of a transformative infrastructural milestone as the long-anticipated Boankra Inland Logistics Terminal, commonly known as the Boankra Inland Port, nears completion. Currently 82% finished, this ambitious project is set to revolutionize trade by creating a vital link between Ghana and its landlocked neighbors, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. Once operational, it promises to streamline the movement of goods, lower transportation costs, and alleviate congestion at Ghana's major seaports, Tema and Takoradi. Strategically located near Kumasi in the Ashanti region, the Boankra Inland Port is expected to redefine trade logistics in Ghana and beyond. Given the country's central role as a commercial hub in West Africa, the completion of this facility could mark a major shift in regional trade efficiency, boosting economic activity and strengthening Ghana's position as a key gateway for international commerce. But why is this project so significant? One of its most crucial aspects is its direct link to Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, three nations that depend heavily on Ghana's ports for their imports and exports. With the inland port in place, trade routes will become more efficient, reducing delays and enhancing the overall supply chain. Now, let's break it down further. For decades, Ghana has played a critical role as a transit point for regional trade, with goods flowing in and out of the country's coastal ports. However, with increasing trade volumes, these seaports have faced mounting congestion, causing delays and logistical bottlenecks. The Boankra Inland Port is designed to tackle these challenges head-on by providing a centralized hub for cargo handling, warehousing, and customs processing, located further inland to distribute trade operations more evenly across the country. The concept is straightforward. Rather than processing all shipments directly at the seaports, a significant portion of goods will be transported to Boankra, where they will be cleared and distributed. This approach not only reduces pressure on Tema and Takoradi, but also speeds up trade flows, ensuring a more seamless movement of goods across Ghana and into neighboring countries. But how did this ambitious project finally come to life? The idea of the Boankra Inland Port was first proposed more than 2 decades ago. However, it wasn't until recent years that real progress was made, thanks to increased government commitment and strategic investments. Spanning a vast 413-acre site, the project is set to become one of Ghana's most significant trade infrastructure developments, reinforcing the country's role as a leader in West African commerce. With completion now in sight, the Boankra Inland Port is poised to reshape trade dynamics in the region, making Ghana an even more attractive destination for business and investment. This development signals not just economic progress, but a bold step toward a more efficient and interconnected future for trade in West Africa. The Boankra Inland Port is set to become a game-changer for trade and logistics in Ghana, bringing the country closer to its vision of becoming a leading hub for commerce in West Africa. Designed as a modern logistics center, the port will feature warehouses, container terminals, a customs office, and well-integrated rail and road networks, linking it to Ghana's major seaports. Now, with construction reaching 82% completion, the long-awaited project is on the verge of becoming a reality. According to Professor Ransford Edward Yawson, the acting CEO of the Ghana Shippers Authority, progress on the project has been steady, thanks to the dedication and expertise of Josmo Construction Limited, a Ghanaian-owned company leading the development. During a recent site visit, Professor Yawson expressed satisfaction with the quality of work, and commended the company's resilience in overcoming financial challenges to keep the project on track. He highlighted the company's commitment to ensuring that Ghana successfully delivers this vital infrastructure project, which has been in the works for decades. While the first phase is nearly complete, additional financial clearance from the government is needed to fast-track the final stages. Once fully operational, the Boankra Inland Port will feature a customs-bonded terminal to streamline trade and cargo processing, a dedicated container depot for efficient handling, and high-tech warehouses to store goods before transportation. Its strategic location will provide a direct transport link to Tema, Takoradi, and Ghana's northern borders, significantly improving trade routes within the country and across the region. The completion of this inland port is expected to bring immense economic benefits to Ghana and its trade partners, particularly Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. One of the most significant impacts will be the reduction of transport costs and improved trade efficiency. Businesses in Ghana and neighboring landlocked countries currently face high logistics costs due to delays and inefficiencies at the seaports. By shifting a significant portion of cargo processing inland, the Boankra Inland Port will speed up the movement of goods, reducing bottlenecks and helping businesses save time and money. Additionally, the port will help alleviate congestion at Ghana's coastal seaports, Tema and Takoradi, which handle millions of tons of cargo annually. As trade volumes increase, these seaports have faced mounting logistical challenges, causing delays and inefficiencies. By diverting a portion of cargo operations to Boankra, the inland port will ease pressure on these facilities, ensuring a smoother and more efficient handling process. Beyond improving logistics, the Boankra Inland Port is also expected to enhance the export of Ghana's key products, including cocoa, shea butter, timber, and processed goods. A more streamlined and cost-effective transportation network will give Ghanaian exporters greater access to international markets, boosting economic growth and revenue. Moreover, the port will further strengthen Ghana's position as a regional trade leader, reinforcing its role as a critical gateway for Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, and other neighboring countries. The Boankra Inland Port is not just a national asset for Ghana. It is a vital trade gateway for landlocked nations that rely on Ghana's ports for their imports and exports. Beyond facilitating regional trade, the port is set to generate thousands of direct and indirect jobs in industries such as transportation, warehousing, freight handling, and logistics services. Additionally, local businesses providing support services to port users will experience significant growth, creating a ripple effect that will boost the economy. Although the project is nearing completion, there are still key challenges that need to be addressed to ensure its long-term success. One of the biggest obstacles remains financial constraints. While the contractor, Yosmo Construction Limited, continues to push forward with construction, securing consistent government funding is crucial for ensuring the project remains on schedule. The company is currently awaiting government clearance for additional funding, which will be essential in finalizing the port's development without unnecessary delays. However, infrastructure alone will not be enough to make the inland port fully operational. A seamless connection to Ghana's rail and road networks is essential for maximizing efficiency. Ongoing railway expansion projects linking Boankra to Tema and Takoradi must be completed to ensure smooth cargo transportation between the inland port and the country's seaports. Without these critical linkages, the full potential of the inland port may not be realized. Beyond physical infrastructure, strong management and operational efficiency will determine the port's success. To remain competitive, the inland port must adopt transparent policies, cutting-edge logistics technology, and a highly skilled workforce. These elements will be crucial in positioning Boankra as a major trade hub, ensuring that goods are processed efficiently and that the port operates at international standards. The government has reaffirmed its commitment to completing the project, emphasizing the importance of involving local companies in national infrastructure development. Professor Ransford Edward Yawson, the acting head of the Ghana Shippers Authority, has highlighted that Ghanaian firms have the expertise to deliver world-class infrastructure and that it is crucial to support them. Meanwhile, the CEO of Josmo Construction Limited has assured the public that the company is fully committed to delivering exceptional results, proving that local firms are more than capable of handling large-scale national projects. With the final phase of construction on the horizon, Ghana is closer than ever to realizing the full potential of the Boankra inland port. Once completed, this project will not only transform trade logistics in the country, but also position Ghana as a major economic powerhouse in West Africa. The project director of the Boankra inland port has confirmed that Phase 1 is nearing completion, and that once financial clearance is granted, construction can resume at full speed. However, the biggest question remains: how soon will the government and key stakeholders ensure that the final phases of construction are completed without delays? And once the port becomes operational, will Ghana have the necessary infrastructure, management, and policies in place to maintain and maximize its long-term success? What are your thoughts on this ambitious project? Do you believe the Boankra inland port will truly revolutionize Ghana's trade sector? Share your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, be sure to check out our next video for more exciting and inspiring developments happening across Africa. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.